How you guys doing, and welcome to another Arc Garage video. If you want to see more Alfa Romeo related content, make sure to hit like, share and subscribe. In today's video I'm gonna list all of my Alfa GT expenses in the last 12 months. Now some of them were necessary, some of them were mods, but I'm going to list all of them anyway. Now before I start with the expenses, let me just say that I paid 2,700 euros for this particular GT. The car actually came on the steel rims, and that was my biggest expense. I bought used multi-spoke rims with new tires, and the package cost me 400 euros. The first repair that I did on this car was in regard to the seals. Now this is actually a very common issue on this car. Many mechanics don't properly jack up the GT and they damage the seals. Now these were damaged in the back. Thankfully they weren't rusted, but still a piece of them had to be cut out and re-welded. Now I didn't do this job myself. I took the car to the friend and he fixed it for me for 60 euros. Another very common and very annoying issue on these cars are the popping door stoppers. Now since I only replaced the pins, the fix cost me only 10 euros. The LED taillight conversion is probably one of the biggest mods that I did on this car. It was also one of the most complicated and most expensive as well. It was also very hard to source all of the right parts. Now this conversion, although it looks great, it cost me in the excess of 200 euros. Now let's move on to the front. While I didn't spend a lot of money here, there was a lot of work that needed to be done. The headlights needed attention. I also had to do something with the front lip and the badges. I also changed the grille. Now the grille cost me 20 euros. New badges cost me 10 euros. The new front lip cost me 15 euros, and the material to refurbish the headlights cost me only 15 euros. When it comes to reliability, I didn't have any issues whatsoever with this car, which doesn't mean that I didn't have to do any work on the engine. I replaced the air filter for 15 euros, the cabin filter for another 15 euros. I also replaced the valve cover gasket since it was leaking a little bit of oil. That cost me 20 euros. I replaced the spark plugs for 50 euros, and I spent 100 euros on 2 oil changes. Now since this car is due for the timing belt change, I also got the timing belt set for additional 80 euros. Now I still didn't have time to replace it, but I'm gonna do that in the next couple of days. Interior required a bit of work as well. The leather on the steering wheel was all worn out, as well as the rubber buttons, so I repainted the steering wheel for 20 euros, and I replaced the buttons for additional 20 euros. Now as you can see right here, I also did the Android multimedia installation, and the materials for that cost me around 100 euros. Another thing that required attention when it comes to interior was this driver's seat. Now it wasn't ripped, but the thread came undone. I didn't do this job myself. I took the car to the professional, and he charged me 25 euros to restitch it. Finally, let's check out the total cost. Besides the 2,700 euros that I spent on the car, I spent additional 1,175 euros. 400 of those were spent on maintenance and other necessities, while I spent 775 euros on different modifications. That would be all for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button and support our channel by subscribing.